Are you guys ready to get your soon on? You fucking ready? It was one of those rare mornings where I woke up early. Morning, Misaki. Tried waking up early today, but there's nothing to do, so I'm bored. It's not like Machiro snuck into my bed or Dee Dee woke me up. Undoubtedly, this little adjustment in my daily routine could be attributed to Misaki and her penchant for sending me text messages. The term well-trained springs to mind. While I was mulling over these silly thoughts, my phone went off with a new text message received.
どうせなら私を真似て授業の予習をしたり料理の勉強でもしてみたら
Because, fuck all of that. I mean, I like cooking every now and then, but, like, you know.
お昼のお弁当も自分で作ってるのよ
Well, how about you make me lunch, huh? 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 That was some pretty impressive femininity there. After all, the two girls who inhabited my own home with me had much more of an interest in consuming food than actually making it. Well, you can't blame Michiru for that, and Dee Dee's an idiot. Man, you practice the violin and still have time to cook? That's amazing. But you still have that contest coming up, so try not to hurt your fingers or anything. And sent. Man, I never would have figured Misaki can cook. I suppose that'd come with her upbringing, I suppose. I heave a heavy sigh of relief as I lazed about on the floor. It was certainly news to me, since she never really talked about it before. We weren't officially lovers yet, but all the same, having this kind of window into her private life was pretty nice.
十分に気をつけてるから大丈夫よそれでなんだけど先輩にも味見に付き合ってもらっていいかしら
Whoa! A taste of food?
もちろん先輩の分も作ってきてあげるから
Yeah, she's gonna make me lunch today.
あくまでも上達したいからで先輩にお弁当を作りたかったからじゃないんだからね
Typical and classic soon. Misaki, you're just too damn cute. That way she got all embarrassed and couldn't be honest with herself was just... No, wait. As happy as I was, if she went that far, we'd be in full-blown couple territory. Clutching my phone in hand, I thought it over for a moment. Guess it'd be wiser to save that for when we become lovers for real. I held back my tears as I typed out my reply. I couldn't burden her with that right now. Oh, we're just thinking about her. Thinking about her. You ain't doing the thing. You already did the thing. See, I know. Not fucking crazy.
今日は英語の小テストがあるから早めに登校してみーちゃんと一緒に勉強中
Ah, studying with the genius, I see. Perfect plan.
みーちゃんはいつも一番だけど怠けずに頑張ってるからすごいよね
Well, she's probably like, it's so amazing that you all have money and I don't. A quiz, huh? I guess Michiru would be taking that one too, since they're all in the same class, but Michiru's perfect at everything, so it doesn't matter. Oh, hello? Michiru suppressed her sophisticated yawn. On my way to school with Michiru, though, texts sure do curb her enthusiasm. Ever since her and Dee Dee came along to wake up this morning, it's been quite a hoo-ha.
ちょっと先輩みちると一緒に寝てたのそれも DD 先輩も一緒にってどういうことよ
Oh, well, rip me, huh? I wish Michiru slept with me, but, you know, it didn't happen. Oh, for Christ's sake, Misaki, don't get that so bent out of shape. But I guess she must be a little jealous, right? A little. Even if she was misunderstanding things, I was happy to know that she was concerned for me. Michiru just decided to try to sneak up on me this morning, but your text allowed me to avoid that, thankfully. As for Dee Dee, she's a maid. Well, my maid specifically, so it's just one of her jobs to wake me. Besides, I'd rather sleep with you any day. Oh, it's already right now.
恥ずかしいこと言わないでそういうメールは禁止だからね
I'm pretty sure certain texts of hers count as embarrassing crap too, though. She probably didn't realize that when she sent her reply, so pointing it out wouldn't help. Understood. I won't send stuff like that again. It's not that I didn't want you to, Baka. It was fun to tease her about it, but best to back down for now.
たまにな 怒ってもいいわよ。
See? So it's come to this. Honestly, Misaki, tend for me a more and say.
兄様が私たちのことなどどうでもいいというように
Oh.
とメールしてますね。
Don't fucking give me the sad fucking Michiru face, alright? I can't handle it.
おやおや。
I mean, Dee Dee doesn't give a shit. She's perfectly fine. She's always happy, but we know why she's always happy. Oh god!
兄ちゃんが英語のテストで満点だったの。すごいねって褒められて照れてるみーちゃんが可愛い。
Well, yeah, she's just like, you know, so that's what she does. That's my euphoria. I can't even remember the last time I aced a quiz. By the way, Misaki, how'd you do on it?
当然、私も満点だったわよ。
I was like, didn't she literally tell you that she aced?
今回もみーちゃんには勝てなかったけど、負けなかったから十分かな。怪しいな。
Everyone's sick of my shit.
まあまあ、そっとしておきましょう。
Oh, thanks, Dee Dee. You're the best.
美咲ちゃんと付き合ってるの？
No, not yet.
まだカップルではないようですね。まだね。
Oh. Oh, well, I quickly look up at the sky. Well, I've been texting Misaki constantly these past few days. She practically begged me at the start. But I felt like I was doing it so more often lately. Having petty conversation with her certainly warmed the cockles of my heart, though. Being able to share secrets between us made me pretty elated. Secrets. That's not gonna do it. It's not gonna do it, see? And in the midst of my elation, Michiru seemed to be quite vexed.
兄様、一緒に昼食をとりませんか？
She literally came to my classroom. She's trying so hard right now. Of course, but are you mad or something?
いいえ、怒っているわけではありません。
That is not convincing.
兄様と美咲さんの仲がいいことに対する妹の可愛い嫉妬です。
Come to think of it, all I've been doing is, for days on end now, is texting Misaki. Sorry, Michiru, I've been just too happy.
いえ、いいのです。兄様の幸せを喜ぶのが妹として正しい姿でしょうから。嫉妬をしてしまう強量な私ですが、兄様にそう言っていただければ十分です。ですが、申し訳なく思うのでしたら、少しばかり愛情をいただけると幸いですね。
I already gave you so much love, but don't worry. I'm gonna do your hentai thing and then it'll be all ogre from there. Upon saying so, she held up the lunch box in her hand. Sure thing, I'll go get my own. Whoop. Come along. Leaving her to wait, I went to grab my own lunch. If I stayed any longer, I'd start getting wary of those stares. The kind that were just itching to start spreading baseless rumors. Sorry to keep you waiting. The courtyard's good, right?
ええ、もちろんです。兄様とならどこへでも。
I totally thought, like, if I went to go get my lunch, Misaki would have shown up and I would have ditched Michiru, which would have made me so sad. Well, we're not leaving the school grounds. I took hold of her hand while apologetically noting to her that eloping was out of the question. As it usually is. Uh-oh. Stepping into the hallway, we just about walked right into her. There stood Misaki, a rather adorably petite lunchbox dangling from her hand. Let me guess. You're about to invite me to lunch too.
そうなんだけど、みちるも？
You fucking missed.
ええ、そうですよ。これから兄弟の仲をじっくりと深めようと思いまして。
Is this route literally gonna be like the Michiru and Misaki fighting over me route? Because I'm okay with that.
もしかして 兄様と秘密のお話でもありましたか？
そういうわけじゃないけど、一緒に食べようかなって思っただけよ。
Misaki's gaze went from my face and then to my hand, more specifically the one I was holding Michiru's hand in. Why, with longing, almost with jealousy even. Then, how's about the three of us eat together?
私と美咲さんを同時に食べるということですか？
Oh, now that's an idea.
何言ってるのよ。
あら、何かおかしいことを言いましたか？
おかしすぎよ。私とみちる一緒にとかダメだからね。
一緒に？何のことですか？
そんなこと言わせないでよ。
Michiru, stop teasing her. And you, Misaki, you don't need to react like that, okay?
あら、美咲さんはどなたかとお付き合いされているのですか？
付き合ってなんてないわよ。
Well, it is true that we aren't in that kind of relationship yet, but Misaki's panicking way too much. Come to think of it, she doesn't know I told Michiru about my confession. Is she trying to hide our emotional luggage from other people or something?
ところで美咲さんは兄様を食事に誘うつもりだったのですよね。
そうだけど、問題でもある？
いえ、いつの間にそんな仲になったのかと少し気になっただけです。
I thought Michiru was gonna be like, yeah, I got a fucking problem with that. No, she's not that kind. I mean, not yet.
最近は二人とも頻繁にメールのやり取りをしているようですし。
別に仲はいいけど付き合ってるとかじゃないわよ。
She is so sooning so hard.
そうですか。
Oh my god, that cute giggle. Guys, why can't Michiru be every route? I decided not to tell Misaki of how I told Michiru about the confessions, and she wanted to keep that a secret. It totally didn't have anything to do with Misaki being cute as hell when Michiru teases her, alright?
ほらみちる、早く行かないとお昼の時間なくなっちゃうでしょ。
Oh yeah, you're just dodging the subject, huh?
それもそうですね。口移しで食べさせ合うと時間もかかりますし。
Are you fucking... No, listen, I like you, but I like eating on my own terms.
いくらなんでもそれはないわよ。
ではどこまで？
Absolutely nowhere. We're gonna be eating normally. You fucking derp. I mean, I love Michiru so much, though. I can't help it. She's the best. Even after we relocated to the courtyard and to lunch, eat lunch, Michiru's teasing continued. I'd suspected she was just jealous because of the texting, but I started to get more suspicious. Oh, this is what this route is, and I love it. There was something about their conversation I was starting to clue into.
もうせっかくの昼休みなのに全然リラックスできないじゃない。
Did you actually just say chillax? Oh boy.
兄様と一緒だったからですか？
I say chillax sometimes ironically, not because I mean it.
むしろみちると一緒だったからよ。
Michiru's teasing entirely pertained to how Misaki and I got along, and I suddenly figured out the reason why. Michiru must have wanted to find out how Misaki felt about myself. Even though I never asked for it, my sister, the Kitbitzer.
あら、せっかくの楽しい時間ももう終わりですね。
Pure bliss. You guys can't hear it, the bell's ringing.
そうね。
She let out a sigh, but she didn't seem at all tired out. Perhaps Misaki, in spite of Michiru's relentless disposition, still cherished the time they spent together. For me, I was just happy to see these two people who are so very important to me being excellent to each other. Time for us to head back then. Misaki, see to Michiru for me.
わかったわ。
よろしくお願いしますね。末永く。
Fucking
お友達としてですよ。
fucking Michiru, man. She knows what she's fucking doing.
わかってるわよ。
あらあら、嬉しいことを言ってくれますね。ただし、家族ほど親しくなれるかはまた別ですが。
So, like, is Michiru basically giving us her blessing, sort of? Wait, we're not even going out yet in the first place, are we? No, you're not. Like, we established this as not, and another school day concluded. The moment homeroom let out, I got my stuff together and stood up to leave.
おお、ご主人様スピーディーですね。
Everyone run. Dee Dee came over as if she'd been hoping to have a chat, and her eyes were wide open in surprise. You're inviting me to hang out by chance?
Yes!
Oh my god.
でしたが、その様子ではアンサーを聞くまでもありませんね。
Oh god. God damn it, Dee Dee. Sorry about that. Don't worry about me too much.
はい、ご分を。
God, I hate hanging out with someone who just texts all day. Ugh. Ugh, put down the damn phone. You're focusing on me right now. Aware of the situation, she did nothing to stop me. I apologetically waved to her as I left the room. Oh, that's kind of mean, ain't it? Poor Dee Dee. I usually took my sweet time whenever I went to see Misaki, but today was different. I had the text she sent me right after 5th period to thank for that.
練習に付き合ってほしいんだけど、いいかな。
You gonna write me a sonnet? Rereading that text, I could feel my face go in slack with glee. Though we'd been seeing each other after class, we never really set up a proper meeting like this. Of course, I was planning to go whether she invited me or not, but it was the very fact that she did invite me, it made me feel this way. Would that be alright? The way she wrote that at the end just made it sound so humble. How precious is that? Ain't the love the sweetest thing? Even though she hasn't answered my confession yet, I already felt like we were in that kind of relationship. I must have looked like a creep walking through the halls, though. I'm not fucking walking around like a goddamn gremlin. Like, well, what the hell? I was happy. I just like jauntily just. What? Hello? Oh, am I just walking it? Okay. Oh god, I'm being a nerd. Misaki, what's up? Raising the house. You know, it could have been someone else. You could have been freaking out right now. Greeting Misaki, who seemed to have just finished getting ready to play, I immediately took a seat in the chair nearby. Why did we why do we come in like that? She must have put that chair there specifically for me, since it's such a good spot to listen from and all. Man, I'm so happy for your warm invitation. I've been super hyped because of it, brah. I'm embarrassed to admit it. I admit I couldn't concentrate on my 6th class because of your message. Uh-huh. But I realize just how much I love you thanks to that. Just kidding. She's not having any of my bullshit right now. She was frozen on the spot. Was I too blunt? Wait, I think she might just be beside herself at me right now. It was definitely ill-suiting of me to act like such a pompous, self-opinionated dick. In other words, I done goofed. Sorry about that. My head bowed in dejection. I took out my pocket watch and threw it against the ground. Yes. Whew, take 2, but first things first. What the fuck was I thinking? I was stood in the middle of the hallway, burying my head in my hands. I guess those texts had gotten me a little overexcitable. But seriously, holy shit, I'm an idiot. With the benefit of hindsight, I was able to look back and realize I hadn't just crossed the line back there. I'd utterly obliterated
お
it.
主は何をしておるのだ
Oh my god. Fucking. With a flourish and the most impeccably horrendous timing imaginable, Crow appeared in front of me. What? What I'm doing, she says. You saw all of it anyway, didn't you?
観察はしていたが人間の行動に聡いはずの我が輩もお主の気候だけは理解できん
I don't think anyone can comprehend anything that I do at this point. Come on, I don't do shit like that usually.
言い切るところはそこではなかろう
Well, at least I regret it, okay?
便利な言葉だな
Let's just forget it ever happened. Anyway, looks like she's gotten ready. I'll have to make a more subdued entrance this time.
ご主人は女心がわからんようだな
Oh, fuck off. If I did, I would have had a girlfriend by now. And besides, that was just a plain and simple violation of common sense back there.
ではご主人は一般常識がないということか
Oh, I already know that. Like you're one to fucking talk. So, you gonna tag along?
今日は暇だからなまあ我が輩のことは気にするな
Alright, this little shit. She just gets her kicks from watching me screw up, doesn't she? Yes, that's literally her character. And I love it. But I hate her. Excuse me, I say in my mind and quietly open the door. Misaki was concentrating on her performance and didn't notice me enter. Not only was she calm playing the violin, but also passionate in her performance. I'd rather not interrupt her until it's over, and then clap like an idiot. I closed my eyes and listened intently to her performance. Oh. Hello? Okay, it's over. She heaved a heavy sigh and slowly lowered both her arms. I wanted to break into an applause, but it would spoil the moment. I've got to keep calm. I can't get tempted by the sexy drops of sweat on her. Sexy.
先輩ちゃんと来てくれたのね
Is sweat sexy? She smiled sweetly. She obviously realized I was there. Of course I did. I texted you and all.
暇人なのね
What do you mean? Hey.
嘘ちゃんと嬉しいわよ
I see. When she honestly tells me like this, I actually get quite embarrassed. Seems like you could play well even with me around.
昨日のあれは特殊でしょうが
Yesterday's performance was ass, okay? She raised her voice and turned bright red, possibly from recalling. Well, I can't blame her after that confession. Well, I'm glad you've regained your composure for the day.
でさっきの演奏はどうだった先輩が楽しんでくれたのならいいんだけど
I mean, I did. It was better than yesterday. I'm happy. I'm so happy I want to hug you. Oops, this excitement is what screwed everything up last time.
してくれてもよかったのに
Seriously? I could have hugged her? Could I? Oh.
だから言ったであろうご主人は女心が分かっておらんと
I will
この童貞め
I will fucking kill you, Crow. Virginity doesn't matter. Heck, I forgot Crow was even here. However, I'm not the type to get distracted with this. Besides, Misaki can't see Crow anyway. Alright, let me hug you then. No, you said I could. Come here. Come here. Why? You said I could, right?
言ったかもしれないけど雰囲気とか流れがあるでしょ嫌とかじゃないけど考えなさいよね
Oh, I could do the thing where you like slowly hug her from behind and just oh.
だから中略童貞め
Hey! Having heard too much, I narrowed my eyes at Crow.
先輩もしかして怒った
No, don't mind me. No, that wasn't directed towards you, and I'm not angry. I was glad you invited me. Your performance was great.
そっか、それなら私も良かったかな。
Now, can I hug you? Did I do good?
もしかしたら厚かましいお願いしちゃったかなって心配だったから。
No need to worry. I was looking forward to this time with you. I enjoyed it. I mean, I always want to listen to your performances, like I said.
ずっとか。嬉しいけど無理はしないでよね。
Force myself to listen to your stuff. I don't think that's possible.
聞いててもらうだけになっちゃうし、気が向いた時だけでいいから。
I wouldn't be here if I didn't feel like it. The Sandman would have gotten me if I felt bored. I sure was a genius to get lured by her music back then. Well, it may have been her heart-moving performance. My heart was longing for it, unbeknownst that Misaki was playing. Good job, me. It's because I love you.
ありがとう。
Did I just say that all out loud? Oh, shit. Well, so I think I said something embarrassing out of excitement. Else I would have said it out loud. Or wouldn't have. But since she said she prefers me that way, I have to swallow my pride. I wonder what would have happened if I didn't use the watch. It's a bit of a pity to think about it. I don't regret it since I discovered something.
そのね、静かに聞いてくれるのも嬉しいから。眠たかったら寝ちゃってもいいし、ただ感想とかももらえると嬉しいかな。
Of course. All for you.
ありがとう、先輩。
A sweet and fuzzy feeling lingered in the air. Was this the mood she was talking about? It's time for the hug!
お礼ってわけじゃないけど。
She turned her gaze upon me after lightly stroking the violin.
先輩のお願い聞いてあげる。
You'll play my request?
そうよ、練習にもなるしね。
Uh-huh. I can soon it up some more. Huh?
この流れでそれはないだろう。
I was about to say, Crow's probably like, She's supposed to focus on practicing right now. We can't be official until after the contest. And besides, we can't do this in an empty classroom after school, especially not while Crow's watching.
それじゃあ休憩はここまでね。
We saved that for the H scenes, woman. You're plan to win the contest after all. You are plan to win the contest? You mean you're planning to win the contest after all?
もちろんよ。それに優勝したら。とにかくちゃんと聞いてなさいよ。
Alright, I have been this whole time. Got it. So I looked up at the sky and she played my request afterwards. Well, I can only suggest one of the previous pieces she played. And I guess that's why I was able to compare it with her previous performance. I think she had more leeway this time. Her tune and rhythm was perfect, and she strung up the melody with grace. I felt it was an example of a perfect performance loyal to the score. Ah, and I'm still looking up at the sky, and here it comes. Here it comes! Oh, shit. I failed. Mission over. After the performance, she sighed in relief after a slight nod. I applauded this time. Sounds like fapping. What the? Her performance was good. Good job. It was wonderful.
それならいいんだけど、他には何か思ったことないかな。
I thought you were good.
ありがとう。
Sorry, that's all I could say since I have no knowledge in music. I had to study more from her, or for her, or else I'll just end up listening one-sidedly.
そんな なことないわ。聞いててもらえるだけで気持ちに張りが生まれるからね。今までこっそり練習してたから聞かせる相手もいなかったのよ。
Thanks for letting me join in.
そうよ、感謝しなさい。
Okay, excuse me, princess. I am. That's why I'll give a better comment next time.
先輩がしっかりした感想か。そんなの待ってたらコンクールが終わりそうだけどね。
Wow. At least something's better than today's. Oh, but I think it was slightly different from Michiru's performance long ago. I wouldn't know how to answer in case she asked for more details. I have no idea about techniques and stuff.
ちょっと先輩、そんなに悩まなくてもいいからね。
I don't think there were... Well, maybe there were. Was something.
それとかあれとかちゃんとまとめて話してくれないとわかんないわよ。
Shut up! I'm speaking from a sensory view, and I felt your performance lacked, something. It's not like you skipped a note or made a mistake. Something was just... lacking.
足りないって例えば？
You need a little more spice, a little bit more pizzazz. Well, it's complete, but it's perfect when you start off with 100, but different when you start from 0, I guess?
もっと思った通りに言っていいのよ。ある程度は慣れてるから。
Even if you say that, I couldn't use the watch yet, so I was scared of how she'd react. But you wanted me to say it. I might even cause her more trouble if I was vague about it. So I said I felt. You were good, but I think you lacked emotion. Oh. Probably aware of what I meant, she drooped her shoulders after looking up at the ceiling. Sorry, I really couldn't put it into better words.
平気だから。頼んだのは私だし。それに前々から同じことをよく言われてたから。
So you need to work on having emotion, which I could help. Misaki looked quite crestfallen. I had to do something in many ways.
もう少し言い方というものがあるだろうに。以下略。
How about no? I'm trying my best. But wouldn't you get better if you knew what the problem was, then fix it?
私もそう思うんだけどね。解決できればの話だけど。ダメなところは分かっても、どうすればいいのか分からずにずるずるここまで来てるし。
After she told me if I did, I'd have solved that problem long ago, I had no words.
言われたのは気持ちを込めて弾くってことなんだけど、私なりにちゃんと込めてるし。
Yeah, you look quite serious to me, and I felt your passion.
ありがとう先輩。
But... I don't know how effective my encouragement was, but she didn't look too convinced. She picked up the violin case again, or the violin, and closed her eyes to calm herself down. Notes like rippling waves began to emanate from the slow movement of her fingers. Each note was precise. I could tell she played them so as to not interrupt the flow. Yeah, it's filled with emotion. What I felt was the emotion of impatience. Irritation that she couldn't play the way she wanted to, and then restraint to control it. I felt it from both the notes and the rests. The rests, not rets. What the fuck is a ret? I let out a gasp, but that wasn't why she stopped playing. She grimaced in pain as she rubbed her finger. She probably injured it while pressing on the strings. Are you alright, Misaki? Did you get hurt?
これくらいだったら大丈夫。
She wiggled her hand as she said this. It looks slightly red, but it won't leave any marks.
せっかく先輩が付き合ってくれてるんだから、もう少し頑張って練習の成果を見せないとね。
I still like how Crow's just chilling here. Her emotional fatigue might be the bigger issue here. A long-time problem like this can't just be fixed with some practice.
ご主人の役割などせっかくというほどでもないがな。
It has a meaning to Misaki. I felt pathetic having to justify myself like this. Hey Misaki, why don't I just take a short break first?
もう少しやらせて。調子が出てきた気がするの。
You just think you do, but I didn't dare say that. Being passionate is good and all, but just don't overdo yourself, alright? You've been up late last night, right? You woke up early too.
早起きは毎日のことだから平気よ。
So you might have been piling up fatigue. Take a break. Actually, let me take one too. I'm tired.
それなら仕方ないかな。
Come on, we'll go take a break together. We'll relax. She knew I was trying to egg her on, so she said it reluctantly. Yet she listened to my request and sat on the seat beside me.
それで休憩って何するの？
You don't know what a break is? Well, just take a break, right? Like, have some small talk. So let's talk about you.
私のことなんて話しても面白くないわよ。それよりも私は先輩のことを聞きたいんだけどな。
Oh, I ain't nothing special. I'm not interesting, you know?
私は気になるの。好きな食べ物とかいろんな好みが知りたいし。別にお弁当を作りたいとか嫌いなものを入れないようにしたいとか考えてないから。
Uh-huh. Classic soon. It may be an innocent question, but she was planning along those lines. Come to think of it, she asked me about this in her message this morning. My likes, huh? Well, I like games and manga, pretty much like any other guy. As for food, I like curry. It's also pretty average, too.
普通のことでも知っておきたかったのよ。
By the way, my type of girl is one who works hard to reach her dreams.
それってつまり。
I already confessed to you, right?
なんか言われても緊張するに決まってるでしょ。
Yes, I know you did. I won't get as nervous as the first time, though. I felt a bit embarrassed, but I enjoyed seeing her reaction more. Your turn. Would you tell me about your likes?
好きな男の人のタイプなんて言わないわよ。
Why not? I told you mine. Oh, my type got... Uh-oh. Now, like, he just accidentally says that. It's like, oh. No, I meant about your favorite hobbies or foods.
私の好きな人が気にならないわけ？
Oh my god, no, not really. Will you tell me if I asked?
もう少しだけ待って。
God, I hate you sometimes. She's so cute. I can't get sick of this. Actually, I fall for her every single time. So, about the violin.
先輩もバイオリンに興味が出たの？それならちょっと弾いてみない？なんなら私が教えてあげてもいいわよ。
How about no? Fuck that, cause I can't play any instruments.
今なら手取り足取り私が教えてあげてもいいんだけど。
I mean, everyone can play the recorder, but I can't do that shit. This seems to be heading in a good direction. Misaki would be behind me, was hugging me. She'd tell me to squat a little since she can't reach, and we'd both blush, our eyes meeting, faces so close.
どうかな。
Let's fucking go. It's such a wonderful suggestion, but I don't think I can hold back if that happened. Unfortunately, I'd prefer to hear your performance and mine.
そうか。
But can I ask you to teach me after the contest?
任せて。
There we go. Make her all smiley and happy again. Was she beaming because she could teach me because we could have some body contact? Never mind. I'm glad either way.
先輩には教養が必要だと思ってたからね。私がバッチリ仕込んであげるわ。
let me be honest with you. I think you'll have a hard time. I tried my hand at it when I was young, and I knew I had no talent. Well, Michiru had no interest, even though she has talent.
そっか。もったいないけど、興味ないんだったら仕方はないかな。
Dude, Michiru has like the talent to do anything she fucking wants. Crap, a slip of the tongue. Have you been learning the violin since you were young?
一応ね、家では他の習い事もやらなきゃいけないから、ずっとってほどじゃないわよ。
Oh, that's impressive.
すごくなんてないわよ。それくらいやるのは当然だもの。先輩だって家で何か習わされてるでしょ？
Business? Not as much as compared to you. I'm not being humble, it's true. I knew things, but I'd be studying something seriously from next year. I guess you could say I'm on my grace period right now. My future's already predetermined, so I got it easy. So I don't really have much pressure. You're different, though. But she didn't look too happy even if I praised her for working hard.
やらなきゃいけないことをちゃんとやるのは当たり前だしね。
Your family is what it is, so working hard is your responsibility?
それもなくはないけど、家柄は先輩のところと比べたら全然でしょ。ただ、バイオリンは習い事じゃなくて自分からお願いして始めたことだから。これは義務とかじゃなくて、私が私のために頑張りたいのよ。
And she heaved a heavy sigh.
ま、問題はその成果が出てないことなんだけどね。
She added as if casually flinging away her problem. But I knew she was seriously worried about it. And I know how much she wants to do her best. I know how indispensable experience can be and that it will surely bring results. However, humans can only do so much. Time is fairly limited. If she puts too much work into it, she'll eventually burn out. It's in her personality to devote everything to meet a goal. She doesn't take well to rests, and she looks like she'll work hard without cutting any corners. And she doesn't put effort on just one thing either. She takes the can-do approach to anything. I like that part of her, but I don't want to see her collapse from working too hard. My role is to... Alright, shall we go to the rooftop?
私は怒られるようなことなんてしてないわよ。
No, you're thinking too much. This is still part of the break.
変なことしないでしょうね。
I can't guarantee, but we'll be fine. I won't. I want to, though. Anything. Anyway, don't hug yourself. It's sexy. There probably aren't many people at this hour, but even I won't lay a hand on her. It's got nothing to do with my libido.
それならいいわよ。付き合ってあげる。
By the way, Crow's still watching. She sounded hesitant, yet she carefully placed the violin in its case. Though I succeeded in getting her to come with me, the hard part comes next. Crow glared at me as if to tell me to do things right, then disappeared. You don't need to tell me that. I'm not sure if I understand a maiden's feelings. Not yet, anyway. Backed up to the roof, huh? We're gonna fight. Oh, hello? Darkness consumes me? Nope. So I look up at the sky. Hooray! This place is always deserted. Well, duh.
こんな時間まで残ってこんなところに来る物好きなんてそうそういないわよ。
Also imagine it's kind of hot up here. Not like hot, but we both came here alone. Actually, don't we come here too often?
そう言われればそうよね。いつでも人がいないって分かってるくらいだし。
That's why I brought her here. I plan to cheer her up and not let her overwork herself. Maybe she can refresh her mind a little if she relaxed under the sun. Would have been nice if I could take the chance to tell her some good advice.
みーちゃんのことで話したのもここよね。
She also consulted with me here. It was about training her to get used to boys at first.
ああ、そんなこともしてたわね。私は何やってるんだろうって呆れちゃったけど。
But it worked out, right?
そうね。先輩を信じてよかったわ。
No, Piggy. Actually, it's embarrassing to hear that. Don't do that.
先輩は恩着せがましくしてるくらいでちょうどいいのよ。
Just a little bit.
そのおかげでみーちゃんは恋人はできなかったけど明るくなれたわけだしね。
Oh, don't worry. She'll get a boyfriend when it comes to her route.
ま、そのせいで私はみーちゃんと遊ぶ時間が減っちゃったんだけど。
And thanks to that, I found out what's good about you and fell for you. Ha! She let out a squeal like a hiccup, and her neck turned bright red.
返事はしないからね。
I didn't say it for that reason.
じゃあどういうつもりだったのよ。
I said it because I wanted to say it. I meant Mayu and I meant that Mayu and I became better off. Thanks to that, you and I got this close. I'm glad if Misaki also felt the same way, though she probably wouldn't respond to me like this. Yeah, but I'd be so happy if she did feel the same way.
ねえ先輩、その言い方だとみーちゃんの手伝いがなかったら私と仲良くならなかったってこと？
I don't know what else could have happened, but we did get close, right?
本当にそう思う？
I do. I enjoy talking with you, and we click. Do we really? If not through Mayu, I think I would have gotten to know you from Michiru, and we probably would have gotten along like now.
今みたいにか。仲良くなるのはもう少し後だったんじゃない？先輩がいなかったらみーちゃんは石田先輩に振られて落ち込んでたと思う。
Oh, very much, quite possibly. She wouldn't be alive if it wasn't for me, though. It's just depressing to think about it.
だけどそうしたら先輩はみーちゃんのこと好きになってたかもね。みーちゃんは頑張り屋のいい子だもん。
You're nice enough for me. You're kind, caring towards your friends, a hard worker. Soon, that's sexy on its own for a bunch of people. All attractive traits. I fell in love with you because of that.
いや、ダメ。そういう恥ずかしいことは禁止。
I'm embarrassed too, but there's no other time to say this. Am I not observing the timing now?
そうだけど。
And besides, you'd feel sad thinking I don't like you anymore. I could have confessed my love for Mayu, but Misaki's the one I like.
先輩が何言っても返事はできないんだからね。
I wasn't after that, I just wanted to tell this to you.
それが困るのよ。嬉しくても返事ができないんだから。先輩は好きなように言えるからいいかもしれないけど、私は溜まっていく一方なのよ。
Yes, it's all part of my plan to break down her walls. She just can't admit that she wants to give me a reply already. Anything I say would just make things hard for her. It's hard to say something to make her happy without making her feel awkward. Misaki just stayed mum and tight-lipped. However, I just got a fuzzy feeling. It didn't feel awkward at all. So I looked up at the sky,
いい天気ね。
and so did she. Yeah, it's also cool because of the wind. We can even bask in the sun.
ポカポカしてる陽気は春みたいだけど、もう夏よね。
She kept blurting out nonsense. Eventually, we had lesser words to say, and we could hear the sound of the wind along with the ongoing quarrel in the distance. It's comforting to spend time with Misaki, both during conversations or when we're silent like this. Did she just yawn?
今日はいい 天気ね。
You already said that. That was a cute yawn.
そこは蒸し返さなくていいのよ。
Too late, already did. Just fucking cute. It was like, yeah. You'd feel like yawning in this weather.
フォローしなくていいわよ。
You haven't gotten enough sleep, right? I could lend you my shoulder if you're sleepy. I patted my lap as to give her another option. My lap is also up for rent. I'll wake you when you fall asleep. She can concentrate better after the nap and will probably make less mistakes. I said that half jokingly, but as long as she'd cheer up, I'm happy.
ならお言葉に甘えるわ。
Oh, well. Didn't actually think she would, to be honest with you. Sounding like she had no other choice, she lifted her hips and moved toward me. Oh. Huh? I froze, not expecting her answer, and I'm able to make my next move. She really does look tired. Hold on. You see, look at her. She looks so tired, like dead. I could only utter a dumb reply after I felt her warm and soft hand grab mine. Misaki?
何よ。先輩が使えって言ったんじゃない。文句あるの？
More like gratitude.
ならいいじゃない。
Well, yeah, but sure, fine. What a nice miscalculation. Anyway, I felt so much bliss. I've always wanted Misaki to rely on me and touch me like this. Oh. But it's too early to get elated. She probably relied on me because she felt too tired to even feel embarrassed. You could say it's unlike her. I'm happy she's like this, but I'm also worried.
高いな。
Yeah. I wondered if she was talking about the weather or my hands. I hope it was the latter. Either way, it made me happy, though, to such an incredible extent. Misaki squeezed my hand tightly. I felt she entrusted me with her slight mannerisms. I didn't want to betray her trust, but I was already on the verge of hugging her in her defenseless state. Will she like it if I at least pat her on the head? Good friends are close enough to do that. You can pet her, it's fine. See, like this.
なんだか久々にのんびりしてるかも。
Maybe because you've been too restless?
そんなことないわよ。怠けるのが苦手なだけだもん。
And so, Misaki turned lazy that day.
だらけてたらやりたいこともできないし、やらないとダメなことも終わらせられないでしょ。
I couldn't sense any enthusiasm in her voice. Will she keep driving herself up the wall, thinking that it's the obvious thing to do? Guess you just need to learn how to take rest properly then. I want to relieve her exhaustion before she burns out.
そうね。気を抜くのも下手かも。先輩みたいにはなかなかできないかな。
Wow! What a shot, though! Sorry, guys, I'm stretching. Ooh! I'm not slacking off. I only wanted to do fun things. I just don't feel like studying like my life depends on it, because it really doesn't, to be honest with you.
今からやっておいた方が結果的に楽できると思うわよ。
No. Because you study, you'll forget everything you just learned. Maybe, but I don't feel like it. That's exactly why I look up to you for working so hard.
頑張ってるだけよ。
I meant what I said, but she didn't seem too happy. There might be a reason for it, but she probably won't tell me if I asked. Anyway, just rest for a bit now. You can sleep like I said.
ありがとう。
You're welcome. I gently squeezed back her hand in reply. Her mood became calmer just after that. She relaxed and, as if to trust me, showed her defenseless side to me.
ねえ先輩、努力しても成果が出ないときってどうしてる？
Well, that was a sudden question. Is this about the violin?
それも含めてなんだけど、自分で言うのも心苦しいけど、私って結構頑張ってるのよ。
If you're working so hard, then I'm just a mere oxygen waster.
私は頑張っててもその割に上達しないことがほとんどでね。
She replied with a pained smile despite my light-hearted joke.
自分なりに工夫して努力してるんだけど結果が出ないから。
She exposed her weakness to me without bothering to hide it. She relied on me, yet I couldn't give her any words of encouragement. If I knew this would happen, I could have worked harder on things.
確かにね、バイオリンでプロを目指してるわけでもないし、何十時間も練習してないわ。音楽学校には通ってないし、そういう人たちから見れば遊びに見えるかもしれない。それでも私は真剣だし、上達しようと思って努力してるのよ。
I mean, you're already good right now. You just need to get a little bit better. It'll be fine.
してるつもりなんだけど、あんな感じだったでしょ。だからどうしようかとか、どうしたらいいのか考えても答えが出ないの。
It might be better to ask an experienced person on how to practice.
それもだけど、続けてていいのかなって。
I couldn't come up with anything. I didn't expect she'd sing small like this. It's also the first time she told me that she's been worrying. I couldn't bring myself to be happy after discovering this new side of her.
ごめんね、変なこと言っちゃって。
It's not weird. I'm glad you're opening this up to me. I'd answer if I could. I wanted to find a solution to her problems. I opened my mouth, but no words came. If you work hard, results will follow. Should I cheer up with an unresponsible remark? Misaki is the one who will work hard, not me. Don't bite off more than you could chew. Will I prevent her from going through with her decision? Can I take up responsibility of what happens after she gives up? Do your best. That's just the worst thing I could say. I want you to keep playing the violin. That's why this was the best response to her. I liked your performance, and I love watching you play. I couldn't give her a clear answer that addressed the issue. However, this was how I truly felt.
そんなこと言われたら頑張りたくなっちゃうじゃない。
I won't tell you to do it, but I'll be glad if you do.
だから先輩が喜ぶんだったら私のことは後回しにしたくなっちゃうの。それに好きだとか悩んでる時に別のことでまた困らせないでよね。
Sorry, Misaki. Her grip on my hand got a little tighter. I wanted to pamper her, but I didn't want to say something that would just make us both feel better. I'll at least give you a push once you found your answer. That's why I let her rest her mind, so that she could be confident enough to choose her answer, so she could choose and keep moving forward. When she feels like working hard, I'll hold out my hand to her and get her back on her feet.
そっか。
Yeah. So I'll let her stop worrying for now. And with that said, how about going on a date tomorrow to refresh your mind?
そう。
Alright, well, there we go. Shh, shh. It's okay.
ちょっと先輩、今なんて言ったの？
I was waiting for it. I was waiting. Actually, getting that response is more shocking to me.
そういうつもりじゃないわよ。
Sorry, but I won't brush off what I just said with it's nothing.
ごまかさないでよ。
Better head faster. It'll help her. I know you want to practice, but slaving away isn't good either. There's got to be another reason why you're not doing well besides technique, right? Wouldn't stepping away from your problem a bit help you solve it?
それはあるようなないような。でも気分転換でデートっていきなり言われても困るわよ。
I came up with it just now. You can refuse if you don't want to. With a smirk, I turned my gaze toward Misaki, who was adorably confused. I might have asked a mean question. I'm sure she knows that I asked her that, knowing full well she can't refuse.
嫌じゃないわよ。
See? She averted her gaze to hide her glee and embarrassment. Her reaction was plain as day.
嫌じゃないから困ってるんじゃない。いきなり言われたら心の準備ができないでしょ。
Yeah, but you also said yes, technically. I said, you want to go out on a date? She was like, yeah.
ちょっとは私のことも考えてよね。これだから先輩はダメなの。
I think I'm doing all this specifically for you, so... Misaki's asking for difficult things again. So contradictory. How do you invite someone in a suitable manner? Should I say something like, I'm about to ask you out for a date? Besides, I asked her out precisely because I care about her. I understand why she'd try to hide her embarrassment, though, and that's what's so cute about her.
でも、ただ先輩が遊びたいだけじゃないでしょうね。
I mean, it's mostly for fun and relaxation, so... I want to have fun, of course. Having a date with a girl like you is great.
私は好きだからデートするわけじゃないわよ。
Baka. Every time.
っていうかデートじゃないし、気分転換だからね。
Still a date. Still a date. It might be too much for Misaki if I tease her about disliking dates. We can do that. My main goal is to cheer you up after all.
それじゃあ2番目は？
Oh, you don't want to know what the other goal is. I hope it'll be a merit to your performance. You might get more inspiration when you're relaxed compared to spending time indoors worrying about it.
そっか。先輩は私のことちゃんと考えてくれてるんだ。
See? You fucking finally understand. I do. In fact, I care about you a whole lot.
まくり？
A whole lot. You betcha.
そうなんだ。私のことばっかり考えて。
I'm getting worked up and not making much sense, but who cares as long as Misaki is happy.
私も先輩のことばっかり考えてるよ。
There's the problem. My head is leaking brain slush. You're welcome. Anyway, you're so cute. I want to rub you all over.
今の聞こえてたの？
No, you didn't hear what I just said. How can I not at this distance?
聞こえないふりしてよね。
So you just blurted out how you truly felt. Get wrecked. I mean, I wrecked myself. Hey, don't move around. You'll hit your head on the ground.
そんなドジするのみーちゃんだけよ。
Well, you're right about that, but you also would have fallen off the building and died. You look like you can make a boo-boo. Don't worry, I'll pat the pain away when you do.
撫でてほしいからってわざと頭ぶつけたりしないわよ。
I think you would. Just because soon, really, realistically here. Well, I could pat your head all you want, even if you don't have a bump on it. Anyway, just let me.
今はダメだからね。
So when can I do the head pats?
そんなこと言えるわけないでしょ。
She was squirming either because of her embarrassment or for some other reason. Her face was red the whole time. Then again, I noticed that I haven't stopped grinning. I'm the only one who has seen her this much, and even had her lay on my lap. Overflowing with a sense of superiority and euphoria, I felt like I could fall to the ground. Oh, is it gonna do it now? It's gonna do it now. You already know. Hold on. Oh, God. Damn, game!
よし。
Alright, well, the game is just throwing these fucking curveballs and make me not predict the... Jesus, game.